Question number 6 is on spherical geometry, also known as global mathematics, the Earth as a sphere. Two towns U and V on the equator are on longitude 67 degrees east and 123 degrees east respectively. Illustrate the information in a diagram. Find the distance between U and V along the equator. How far is U from the North Pole? So let's begin. So this is how we can illustrate it in a diagram. We have to find the distance between U and V, and that distance we see is an arc. So the length of an arc formula is what we are going to use here. So recall that the length of an arc formula is what will give us the distance from U to V, and that is given by theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So the r is the distance from the center of the sphere to V, or the distance from the center to U. The theta, we can find it. Note that the whole thing is looking like something like this. This is the longitude, and this is the point U, and this is point V. So the thing is like the angular distance from longitude 0 degrees to U is 67. Then the angular distance from 0 to V, from longitude 0 to V, is 123 degrees. So we want to find the angle between U and V, this angle here. How do we do that? We subtract 67 from 123. So that will give us 123 degrees minus 67 degrees over 360 degrees times 2 times 22 over 7 times r, which is giving us 6,400 kilometers. So we have to simplify this. This will give us 56 degrees over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 6,400. So we are going to get something like 44 over 45 times 6,400 kilometers. And this will simplify to 6257.78 kilometers to 2 decimal places. So that is the distance from U to V along the equator. Then we are also asked to calculate how far U is from the North Pole. So you remember that the North Pole is here and U is here. So the distance from the North Pole to U will be like this. So that is a straight line. And don't forget that this is R. This is also R. From the center to U is also R. So the whole thing will look like this. So R here, then N here, and U here. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to find UN, the distance from U to the North Pole. So from the Pythagoras theorem, we know that UN squared will be equal to r squared, which is 6,400 squared, plus 6,400 squared. That will give us 6,400 squared times 2. So un will be equal to square root of 6,400 squared times 2. And that will give us 6,400 root 2. And when we simplify this, 6,400 root 2 will give us 9,050.97 kilometers. With the B part, we have find the perimeter of the triangle LMN. We will use the distance formula. D equals square root of x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. So we just fix in the coordinates. So with LM, we have 3 minus 2 all squared plus 5 minus negative 1 all squared. We simplify this to obtain 1 squared plus c squared, which is square root of 1 plus 36, which is root 37. Then we have ln, the magnitude of ln. This will give us negative 1 minus 2 all squared plus 6 minus negative 1 all squared and negative 3 squared plus 7 squared. This will give us 9 plus 49, which is square root of 58. Then finally mn, magnitude of mn will be equal to square root of negative 1 minus 2 minus 3 all squared plus 6 minus 5 all squared. And this will give us negative 4 squared plus 1 squared, which will give us 16 plus 1, which is square root of 17. So the perimeter of triangle LMN is the distance around the figure, the sum of the distance, which is root 37 plus root 58 plus root 17. And this will be equal to 17.821 decimal place.